Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your cruise ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. It is a Thursday night in Good City, one that hasn't been it for a while now. It is, of course, Ein and I chilling together. If you'd like to do the ever so humble introduction of yourself.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Ein Falseblood here, GaleForce's very own mercenary of death and bearer of the 13th Tarot. Talk is cheap and my services aren't, so put your money where your mouth is, and maybe we can talk business.
Trying to decide if it's better for you, like if you have my stream pulled up at all or not, if you should be on the left or right of me with the pit start, but I think I might just keep you right next to me, honestly.
Yeah.
I just want to take in the entirety of my pit sword and my hard work that I did for that. Oh, hi Pyro. Of course, it's been a little bit again since we've gotten to talk to each other, but I hope you're doing well. But yeah, this has been a 2-week break since we last got to do, since we last got to do Valhalla. Mostly because, we had a week off from, I think, sickness, and then we had the once-a-month drinking night. What's up?
Technically another week off to sickness, too.
Technically, too, but you weren't feeling that worse for wear last week. But it was the cruise ship mandated holiday monthly drinking night. So there's all that. I'm actually out of drink. Actually, I only got like one thing of like twisted tea or like whatever I had last time. I can't even remember, but I only have one can of it left. So next month, I'll be asking for your recommendations then on what I should be getting.
Yeah, hope you're doing alright, Pyro, aside from the weather that's down there.
I was about to say, the biggest thing I will want to preface between all of this, though, is that I'm so grateful to be able to get to stream, considering how I only got the tail end of this last hurricane. There's been so much bad weather in the area that I can't remember the names of them, honestly. But I was only on the tail end of the first hurricane, and then there's a second one, which I'm going to be, I wouldn't say tail end, I'm going to be in like the last of like the last fourth of it this time around, and it's still not the best. But I have friends like Kaito, for instance, who are definitely dealing with it a lot worse than we are. So, prayers to him, very much so, when it comes to, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, just whatever we can do. Yeah, next month, Pyro, whenever it comes to, if possible. Yeah,
so
we haven't been here for a little bit, so let's do this.
How long has it been? Okay.
We just said 2 weeks, Ein. Are you that old that you're already going senile, old man?
Shut. Okay, so we still need to make $1,400 in order to avoid getting evicted.
So keep bulking up those drinks and don't get anything wrong. What if Virgilio comes back and is like, actually, screw you, take this, I'd like perfection, now go.
And do we have like 2 days or is it 1 day? Because this is...
you want to reload your save and probably see that? When did it say that we were, and that you had to have money?
I want to say it was by the 30th.
Well, best of luck to you then, Chief. We shall see.
Okay. Alright, well, let's just read the news articles. Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Just reading the youth prefers the little company. Smithy. At the beginning of the century, the idea that people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke. But the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth, to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Anime, a 17-year-old student, agrees with the general sentiment. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It's expected that new regulations will soon to be announced to address the situation.
Just anime and just straight up. Oh yeah.
Oh wait!
It's great.
I hate this.
A little bit of Dorothy in my life. A little bit. I can't sing anymore. Just past 5 seconds and Twitch will demonetize you.
Alright, you got this one now.
Wearing socks or sandals in public is now a crime, by Lana Smithy. I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, that's about to change. Dwight City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. If convicted, the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that abominable combo. But what do you think? Should we wear whatever we want, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, I think I'll simply stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals. Fire says, as a Floridian, it's always been a crime. I am nowhere near the border states at all, but I agree. Socks and sandals suck. Like,
Jill's even with it. God be praised. First silly law I'm all in for.
Why would you wear socks or sandals? You're not getting, like, you wear sandals for the open-toedness, or, like, you know, to air your feet out or so, or, you know, if you're going out for just like a walk or so. Wearing socks to supplement if you're wearing shoes or anything like that or so. There's no reason to mix. You're getting no positives and just all negatives.
One word. Tourists.
What, like, people who've never been to America? Alright.
No. People from up north.
We have, like, one friend that's up north. And even then, it's Annie, who's in top left north. So, she doesn't count.
Yeah.
Kaylee too, actually, but Kaylee also doesn't count.
Okay. BTC closing 40% of its bars in Glitch City. The British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City, and it looks like they're on their way out. Blaming rising inflation rates and a weak currency, the BTC has given the order to disband almost half of its recreational businesses in the city. We can't keep doing businesses like this. Glitch City has a negative impact in our earnings, and we can't continue in the red, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. Prime Minister Quincy, on the other hand, thinks the BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already now, and they're crying because they can't have more? Give me a break.
I should say I'm eating a snow cone that I made myself, so if I'm chewing on anything, you better tell me. Or if you hear me.
You're good, you're good.
Hello, D3,
right.
hope you're doing good.
Let's again.
Alright. Been a while since we got to just hang out, Ein.
It's been a minute. Good evening. Hey.
Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so, I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff.
Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me?
Real quick, what's your stream quality at? Because just about to say, it is, like, a 1 second delay between the noises and what I'm actually seeing.
Stream quality is good for me, I think. It should be. I can check.
Just I'm seeing everything move on stream, but it is like a second delayed on the audio from my side at least.
I mean, I can turn it down to 720 and see if that works anything.
Potentially. I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And hi, Kaito. We were just talking about you. Hope you're staying safe.
Hello, Kaito.
And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times.
You're not gonna say anything, Jill?
It's still slightly delayed.
If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness.
Try killing the stream and restarting it real quick, because it still is a second delayed.
Okay. Killing stream.
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Right, let's try this. You're one.
Fine. Give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss.
It's a little bit better, but it's now only like a half second, so it's livable. What gives you that impression?
Call it a gut feeling.
Did you know Gil has a crush? A client of his. A girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. Good to hear, Taito, by the way. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. Thank you, Dana, for demonetizing this video.
And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it.
That's right.
Huh.
Okay, like, no, it's just the stream side. I don't know if it's my internet, because it's also stuttering now, too.
It might be... It's probably my end, because I have been having some internet issues today.
Okay, well, I am working at it now. It does say, the stream you're viewing currently has reduced video auto quality. This may be due to network issues. Well, we'll work through it. At least it's a visual novel. It's not like we're watching, like, Valorant or League being played or whatever now. Alright then.
Or Monster Hunter Wild.
To the office I go. I love seeing anytime there's like recommended PC specs for any game, because then I'm just like, wow, I'm never meeting any of this stuff. Time to run everything on low and bit compressed everything.
I can probably run... I actually, no, I can't. I can run Wilds on, like, medium settings, because I checked through all the specs and all that stuff with my computer and graphics cards.
I will say, too,
as for me,
it is your internet bits, because, like, you are also cutting a little bit every now and then, too.
Amazing!
Because, like, I heard I can run wild on about medium, and it's just about, like, that's how much, like, you are stuttering a little bit, too.
I can run wilds in a fight.
I can run wilds. Cyberpunk music plays. But your PC's actually pretty solid. You spend 13K. You just need to worry about the internet. My internet is my biggest pain point too, considering there's no Ethernet upstairs. So I never had a chance to be wired at all. I'm just at the mercy of Comcast internet. It's not garage Wi-Fi anymore, but still is that. And my PC's, I think, like 1700. Like, it was something I pre-bought back in high school. So besides a few parts that I've had Soul help me change out, like an extra terabyte or better processor or two that we've gotten installed or so, I'm not the most up-to-date. I'm kind of actually like more like middle of the line. Gonna be outdated and like, you know, next gen enough. No, I said 1700, 1700 just about. It was like, you wanna hear a funny story about the sign? My credit line, back when I first got my credit card, I think was $1,250. I remember, like, I've always paid things on time or so, but I never really bought much. So whenever I buy something, I immediately just, you know, pay it off and immediately never missed a payment, have a great credit score. But I remember high school me as a gift to myself for... this was like senior year high school, as a graduation gift to myself. I decided to buy a pre-bought PC that I'd researched into, like good stuff and everything. And you wanna know how much it came to with tax?
Yeah.
Guess.
Remember, my limit is
1,250 at the time. That was my first limit.
I'm gonna say 1,200.
$1,249. Woo! I didn't max it out. I was $1 off. Paid it all off successfully. We are fine, baby girl. That's like the biggest purchase I've ever made.
Get with a crush. Huh.
This place.
Who the
great.
Oh, if it isn't...
Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail.
Boss! Stalked woman incoming!
The door is open!
Go ahead. The door to the left.
Thanks. It's been, what? Kiramiki came in, what, day 2? Day 3 with us?
Wait a minute. Hold on.
That's your line.
Oh, wait, is it? Oh, fuck, it is. Hello there!
Oh, hi there!
The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Yeah, where did she... Oh, the hell-ho. Perfect.
We're getting all our first guests now, aren't we?
Actually, though. Hey, kid. I'll have the usual. Right. Huh. He remembered me after 2 weeks.
Okay, that's way too close to home. After we just said we haven't had a Valhalla stream in 2 weeks.
Wait. Okay, that's nuts.
I didn't plan the sign, I swear. I planned your birthday, but I didn't plan that.
Here. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that will over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm clutched by the balls, in the non-pleasant way. Zybots Corp and the company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, the best case scenario is that they'll buy that damn operation and keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece.
The One Piece? Sorry.
You made me break character, goddamn you, Cruz!
I'm sorry.
What?
Can we get much higher? So high. Alright. You can proceed whenever you want. I'm sorry.
Namaste. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh, yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. Not to mention there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid. Let's try a Moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Moonblast? That's a new one for him. Hold on a sec.
Even Ein has to break character from time to time.
Wasn't that the last drink that I served?
What do you mean?
Wasn't that the last drink I served for my special day?
For your day?
Yes.
Your birthday novel.
Yes.
No, you guys got a Piano Woman and Piano Man last, as per Lily's request.
Damn it.
It was, when Lily came in around, she asked for something sweet, she got a Sparkle Star. Then she asked something the two of you should share, you blushed, and you said 2 Moonblasts, because it could be named after her. And then afterwards she asked if there's any pair of drinks, and then that was Piano Man, Piano Woman. I remember my stuff. AI, you can count, right?
No,
so,
I can't, apparently.
Where did you go wrong, Chief?
I didn't add 2 more Adelheid.
There you go, there you go.
Okay, I got it this time. There we go. Here. Let's see what the ruckus is about. So... What brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilum coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up.
Not really.
She jumped to the roof then?
Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview?
Not really. Just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring.
Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you, like, have a family or something?
Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass and tits.
Pyro real quick also says, at least he's honest. Oh, this is the J. Jonah Jameson of the world. If he was not honest, then that says something more. This is something about the augmented eye in society, doesn't it?
I'm suffering the weirdest combo being hard as fucking curious as shit right now. That is a quote and a half.
I mean, after the article of people preferring Willem as partners, I think he, like, and considering how it was from the augmented eye, do you think he maybe ghost wrote that and was like, damn, I need to get myself some of this?
Yeah, I can see it.
I want to know just how detailed those King-class Chia models are, personally.
And so you followed her.
I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Jonathan D. Dawson.
Oh, I don't think so, Chief.
You're in front of one. I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something?
A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilum isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode.
Yeah. This dude is a piece of work.
I mean...
Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver.
Right. Let me just give him a pile driver.
To catch you up on chat as well, that is a quote for all time. This man is, I don't think he ever had a filter. Excuse me, a piece of work is putting it lightly. This game, I have no words. And then followed by Kaito saying, Ein, I have a job for you. This man's just a scumbag now. But once again, at least he's honest about it. Or you just don't want him up? I mean, it is big anyway. He kind of got to.
I have to make the drinks big, otherwise I'm not gonna make it big.
You're gonna get evicted with your $10,000 rent.
Here.
Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her.
Jackass.
The guy left!
Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you.
Seems you had a hearty talk.
Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos.
How nice of you.
It's nothing, really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. Kaito also says, your target is a donathon. Reward, whatever your tab is left for Cruzy. I don't know what you're getting yourself into, Kaito. This is not it, Chief. You do not need to sit this upon either of us. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet?
Sure. Miss Idol wants something sweet. Flavor. That's what I was looking for. It's been a while since I've actually served Kitamiki, so...
I mean, once again, we haven't seen both of them since, like, week 1. Donovan and Kitamiki.
And he was here for a total of, like, maybe 5 minutes.
I mean, to be fair, he was trying to hit on a Lilum, and are you a Lilum, Joe Stingray? No.
I would certainly hope not. Yeah. Here.
Thanks.
So, do you know why Donovan was following you?
I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him.
I see. It seems like he was just trying to come on to you.
You don't say. Well, not like you'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Have a good night, Pyro, by the way.
Wait, you are?
It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear try to dismiss it as rumors, but... I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now.
Really?
We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try.
How nice.
He's a stick in the mud where planning's due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise.
I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately.
Really?
Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing.
Also tried to...
Also kind of says,
Yeah,
I wrote
I
Donathon instead of Donovan.
Honestly, I thought you were just trying to get Ein to shoulder his tab bill one way or another, and it's like, that'll come around soon enough.
I mean, anything to, you know, get off of having to pay the tab.
Ein.
We'll
Come back to this soon enough. I don't like the
Okay.
term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious, in my opinion. I have many fans. It doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Joe? Do you like my music?
To be honest, I haven't had that much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it.
So nice to hear. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea?
Let me see. Something tea-like. If I remember correctly, something bitter but girly is fine too.
Oh, we got tea this time around.
Here.
Ah, perfect.
Hey, you're a King Class Chio, right?
That I am.
May I ask you something about your model?
Sure.
Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72?
We both serve the same purpose, but... DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say.
Ah, I see. So, anything new for this concert?
Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang your love is a drug. And for our reference too, that was at the end of your birthday night, if you remember that too.
I do.
It's such a lovely live rendition, don't you think?
It is. So, you know the B-Link girls?
Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are.
Really?
Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy.
Huh. Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something.
Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept.
And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs?
I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. Ah, so punk.
True, I guess.
That's not a jab at any music, I was just going from the opposite spectrum. Well, I've gotta go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first.
Alright. I already gave her that one, but sure.
Well, I mean, you remember when Dorothy was slowing down and said, let's get her something sweet, and then she immediately goes, can I have something sweet? Let's do the same thing.
True. A little bit more pumped up on the karma train, but here.
Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill.
Please, come again.
Will do.